Morning. Welcome to Perfect Day at CocoCay.
No sign of Melissa either, which is great.
Hopefully not. So it's kind of like a Mill Pond Tuesday, I guess. It's firmly in Jamaica and Haiti and not in the Bahamas.
Look how good it looks though. I do want to stay and chat, but I also just want to say Patra so I can get on the island.
If you are new here, welcome.
Oh yeah.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Jordan.
And we are the Solway Cannons. We vlog our holidays and bring you along with us to give you all the information that I've researched.
I've experienced.
Jordan's along for the experience. Today we are on day 2 of our Wonder of the Seas 4-night cruise around the Caribbean. And today we're in Perfect Day at CocoCay, which is Royal Caribbean's private island.
So we've actually booked a little excursion thing today. Not an excursion, but like a thing on the island. What's it called?
We're going to the Beach Club.
Go to the Beach Club.
Which is an extra charge because the ship in the background that you can see is Freedom of the Seas, which is also a very big cruise ship. We are a very big cruise ship and that was pretty much full. So we thought it was going to be busy. We thought we'd book the Beach Club.
We try ourselves.
And it's like our little wedding anniversary treat today. So we didn't do anything for our wedding anniversary, which was a couple of days ago. So we're going to do this instead.
Lovely.
But first we're going to go for some breakfast. We're going to try the windjammer today.
We're hungry.
Lovely. Have we got any messages on our door, do you reckon?
Yeah, there's a bit.
Morning.
Go Hawks!
Go Hawks! Where are they from?
Iowa. Downpour, Florida. BVI, we were there last year.
BVI. Not to be confused with something else. Oh, cute. Let's go windjammer.
Go Birch.
Go Birch. Don't count your steps. Where's the windjammer?
60.
Oh, that's handy because we're in the aft, so we can just go in. Well, lifts are a bit quieter than what they were yesterday, at least. The lifts on Wonder of the Seas are busy. If you can't find where the stairs are, they're right behind the lifts, so that's always handy.
16?
16. I would really like to stay up late enough to be able to watch them change the days over in the lifts. We didn't manage that last night. Jordan didn't even manage to get through the whole of the show. Quite a pleasant experience at the windjammer. Was sort of expecting that to be absolutely manic up there. We were up there at like 7:30 and it was quite quiet, wasn't it? The windjammer mind is on acid here, isn't it? Because it's both sides of the ship, so it's like catering for everyone. We're going to try and do all of the breakfast options.
Yeah, give it a go.
While we're on the ship. So like Johnny Rockets, main dining room, cafe promenade, all those kind of things. Yeah, quite impressed. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, sorry, I'm slowly waking up.
Jordan's silent. Too quiet. Off we go. Don't forget, your drink package works on perfect day at CocoCay as well, so take your little refillable mugs with you. Got your refillable mug?
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
I always thought that this was a longer walk up this sort of like this stretch, like the boardwalk thing, but it isn't. Look how crazily big those ships are next to each other. Wild. Literally like a child's playground, isn't it, for adults, I suppose, well, and for families.
It's mad that this is all like obviously man-made, you know what I mean? Being able to do all this on the island. On the island.
On the island.
So why are all these buses here?
The trams that take you to different parts of the thing. Jordan has seen the perfect day at CocoCay frame and wants to have his picture taken. He's seen it on Instagram. So if you walk to where the tram stop is, there's a short sort of like path that goes down here. You can walk on down and have your picture taken with the ships in the background. And it's just down here. I would suggest having your picture taken or doing this when you get off the island, because I feel like it's probably a popular thing to do. It's also on the pathway to the Hideaway Beach if you're going to go down to the Hideaway Beach. Very clever Royal Caribbean. Somewhere to put your little phone.
Oh.
And there you go with it. I'll have to probably sing over this music track because it is probably copyrighted. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The boardwalk thing isn't as long as what it looks. So on all the vlogs that I've watched, it always seems to be like really long and really far away from the island, but it like takes about 2 minutes to walk it. I get like obviously if it's a very hot day, then it may be that it's a bit sort of exhausting, but from that perspective, I reckon it's quite doable. We'll show you the map now and show you where you can go, what's included, what's an additional cost, and then we'll head to the beach club and show you that. The trams are really handy, aren't they, to go like take you different places, so you're not like exhausting yourself. Especially if you've had a hard day on embarkation day and you don't feel like walking anyway.
Or like we got smashed up knee.
Oh, let's have a look at this map a minute.
Oh, that's the
So,
the Hideaway Beach, Sheila.
yeah, and we are going to the Coco Beach Club, and we are here. So,
The Oasis Lagoon looks great.
it's quite like expansive, isn't it?
No wonder you need a little bus up here.
I guess that's where we were walking though, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that. Yeah, we were just there, were we? We didn't get as far as that. We were just over there, like.
Yeah. We've been really lucky with the weather today, haven't we? Like no wind or anything.
No, nothing.
I bet you got an amazing view from that.
What?
Beach club. So follow the signs to South Beach and then take a left and you'll head up to the beach club. Or you can go right then, or left to the Oasis Lagoon and right to Coco Beach Club. It's like a secluded little area up here, isn't it? Morning.
Just by the umbrella, we assist you with everything.
Thank you. Wow. The perks of getting here early, I suppose, you get to have one of these. I'm guessing it's going to fill up, but this is very relaxing. So all of these are included as standard. These beach chairs and the umbrellas. can't believe how soft everything is and smooth everything is. These are the cabanas if you've got a bit of extra dollar and you want to splurge. Can't quite remember how much they were, but they were expensive. The balloon is there. So the towels and everything are included, and then there's also lotion. So 30, 50 and after sun, which is pretty cool. Those beach club towels are real nice. So the beach club isn't adults only, it is open to families, but everyone has to pay to get in. And then they've got the sort of like the dinghies then, or life jackets, lifesavers, to be able to put on your kiddos and drink like. Oh, that's tasty. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's tasty. And if you're up and off the ship early, then you can have yourself some pastries and some coffee, if that is what you fancy. Ooh, they've got some floats as well, if you wanted to use a float. Might have to have a go at one of them in the sea later on. It's quite an expanse. Oh my god, this sand. This is an absolute treat. Oh wow. Those cabanas are pretty special, mine, to be fair. And these hammocks. Well, considering that we thought it was going to be like a very stormy time when we were here, I don't think the water could be any more calm, which is absolutely wild. And hopefully I'll be able to tan me bald head today. Look at the water. That's absolutely incredible. There's people floating in the sea already. I'm sure Jordan's going to want to be doing that now. So you can buy a ticket to the balloon, which is called Up, Up and Away. And I'm sure that would be an amazing view up there. I think we're really lucky today that the weather's going to be ideal. It's going to be a perfect day at CocoCay. It's not overly warm, the water, but then I suppose when the sun is really warm, then it might warm up, or you might just want to cool off. I'm pretty sure that that's Harvest Cay over there, isn't it? Which is the Norwegian cruise line. I think I'm looking at the sun, not at the thing. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? That's like the perfect day for that, isn't it?
And plain croissants on top.
Can I have one of those as well, please?
Yeah. Can I use the same plate?
Look, it's Professor X.
More like Egghead. So one of the ladies just said to us that there's only 156 people booked in today, but the capacity is 300. So
The last
it's
3
going to
days
be
it's been about
nice
200
and
to
quiet.
90. And then today we're at half capacity, which is great. So it's going to be really quiet, the pool's going to be really good. No wonder we got a sick bed.
Yeah. So we got here as early as possible. We got here as early as possible because I've noticed that, like, on a lot of vlogs, people say that those day beds that we're on like go really quick. Whereas like yesterday we got here about 8:15, did we? We could get off at 8 o'clock. Or it might have been a little bit later than that, maybe half 8.
But my advice would be, if you're paying for this, just get off the ship as soon as you can and get here, because there are loads of beds. You're not going to struggle for a bed. But it's the difference between these normal standard ones and then
These normal standard ones. And one of the day beds, basically. It's a really cool little charging station at the restroom that you can just put your phone into and charge, lock it away. It's really handy. You just put your put a PIN number into it to secure it. Put it in there, lock it away, and it'll charge up. You can use your the Wi-Fi package as well if you've got a Wi-Fi package on CocoCay. Same ones you get on the ship. It is lunchtime. What is that? Papa Ganoush?
Oh my god, I can't get it.
I thought Papa Ganoush was out of that song. I didn't realise it was a food. I want to see what you think of the ceviche.
I'm not trying to do it today.
Why? Well, that's right.
No, it's not for me.
That's right up your alley.
Fantastic shit.
She's so good, isn't she? The service has just been impeccable, hasn't it, the whole time? So how am I going to get through that? How's your
I've never had sorbet like that.
sorbet? What is it like?
Sweet, tasty.
So I'm going to go and have a little explore to see where we could have gone if we didn't go to the beach club. So the first stop is going to be South Beach, which looks like one of the most popular places that you can go to. we've got a towel. I feel like that's the first time we've ever had a towel animal. What do we get? What do we reckon that is? Any ideas? It's a animal of some kind.
I was gonna.
What?
Nothing.
What did we think of CocoCay? That's our first private island experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose it wasn't like a complete private island experience, only because we went and had a look. We went to the beach club, which I think was evident after going and looking at the rest of the island that it was a very different experience.
I would 100% pay for the beach club again.
Absolutely, yeah. So I think the beach club was just over £100 each.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, so the idea was it was our anniversary treat. We didn't do anything for our wedding anniversary, which was a couple of days ago.
That was our gift to each other.
Yeah. So I think I would definitely do that again. And it depends on what you kind of want to get out of it, doesn't it? Like if you want to sort of mingle with other people.
For me, the island was perfect, really. That's if there were more cruises like that, we just got from private islands and relaxed for the day. Like today's the first day I feel like I've relaxed a long time. It was really nice. So to be able to just sitting there by a pool, and even though we paid for the beach club thing, when we went to have a look around, you could see that other pools were available, and there's so much offering there. So even if we hadn't had the beach club, there would have been so much available anyway.
Yeah.
And then the sea was incredible. It was so still and so calm. There's different beach areas. Alright, probably ours was probably the nicest just because of the outlook.
Yeah.
But the others are all the same. The sand is the same. The water's the same. It's just the view that's slightly different.
And then there's the lagoon, isn't it, where you can go and have a look. You can go in if you don't want to be on the sand. So it's like more of a man-made pool sort of vibe, which is better than I suppose.
Yeah,
for
those who've been to
on the beach.
Those who've been to Dominican Republic and you've been to that kind of pool thing there, it's quite similar to that, really.
In Puerto Plata.
Yeah. So it's quite similar. I would imagine all the islands probably look the same. I would imagine that Disney's one is very similar. I imagine the Norwegian one is similar. Probably the offering of entertainment's different, but pools, food, beach, done.
They do a very good way, method of spreading everyone out, considering the fact that we are here, which is a very big ship, and Freedom is here, which is also a very big ship.
It didn't feel like that today. We felt quite quiet, but we were in a quiet, secluded area. So if you do go to CocoCay, I would highly recommend doing the beach club.
So a couple of tips that we learned today from the beach club was make your dining reservation for your lunch when you get on board, so it can hold 300 people. But today there was only 156 people booked in to the beach club. So we were lucky when we got there. We basically had the pick of the dining reservations. We
get there early to get one of those comfy beds. There's maybe 8 or 10 of them. So you can imagine people get them all day. And we actually used ours all day.
Yeah, I feel like it was a very different experience, wasn't it, being on that bed?
Yeah.
But then that pool is heated as well, which is really nice. I know you don't necessarily feel like you need to have it heated because you're in the Bahamas, but the sea is quite cold.
The sea was quite cold.
So I'm sure like towards the middle of the day it would warm up. But if you wanted something quite comfortable, it's the same sort of temperature as the pools on a ship. So it was ideal.
It was lovely.
I would say that it was like a 5 out of 5 experience. This remind me of the server's name. I've had a couple of whispering angels with my lunch, so my memory is a bit.
I think her name was Yanina.
From Brazil.
Similar to Yanina. She was outstanding.
She was really good. She she preempted the fact that I would want another drink, which is probably not really hard to preempt, but she also preempted that Jordan wanted fries with his steak.
So the steaks come with your potatoes, and I was just looking at the menu. She went, "Do you want fries instead of potatoes?" I went, "Yeah." She
said, "You want fries?"
She understood me.
It was really good, and having that filet mignon and the lobster was really good. And obviously I'd eaten all the lobster by the time she came back, so she was like, "Would you like some more lobster?" Obviously I think for us Brits, ordering more than maybe a standard meal is uncommon, isn't it?
But I think we had a meal each. And the sharing platter starter, which is just the usual.
Yeah.
But there were tables around us clearly giving everything a go.
Yeah, having it all like.
Which is good on unfair. Like, I couldn't eat anymore. I was stuffed.
No, it was filling, wasn't it? I don't know how we're gonna have our dinner tonight.
But on the same time, we went to have a look then at the grill. They are really good. So you've got the typical like burgers, the hot dogs. They got the rice bits. It's quite Mexican. It's got the Mexican rice and all the refried beans, and then they got like the salsa stations and ice cream bits. And they had like those typical sort of American like cheese grilled sandwiches and things. So if it were us to go, and I would probably prefer to go to the grill and just have a bit of a picky bits to lunch. But you couldn't turn down the lunch we had today, to be fair.
I think even if you didn't want the lunch, though, the experience at the pool and that day bed sort of vibe was really good, wasn't it? You're almost getting, like if you get there early enough, you're getting that cabana sort of experience.
Yes, you are.
So instead of going to like one of the other beaches and paying for a cabana experience, you just well go to the beach club.
But also they've got life jackets for adults and kids. They've got those sort of floating bed things you can get. So loads of people at the water was so still.
Yeah.
So you can borrow those floating beds. You don't have to, and then it's like coffees, teas, everything there. I was quite impressed.
I feel like the whole reason we booked this cruise, or certainly I booked this cruise, was because I've always wanted to come to Perfect Day at CocoCay, and I would say it's like a 5 out of 5 experience. I don't know whether it would be a 5 out of 5 experience, because we did, if we hadn't gone to the beach club, only because we did like sort of like have a look around and stop in sort of like the restrooms of like the other parts, and I don't know whether necessarily if you don't pay to upgrade to something else, like you get the amazing experience. But we're gonna have a think about it, and we'll let you know at our honest review, which will be at the end of the vlog series, as to what we think about it. So we're going to go back up to the pool now, get a bit more sun, because I don't think I've quite tanned myself enough, and Jordan hasn't tanned enough. And then we're going to put you on charge, because we've rapidly run out of battery, because we tried to film everything on the island before we leave. And I think there's a sail away, isn't there? At like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock? Between 4:30, 5 o'clock. I don't know whether that will be anything or whether it'll just be like we're leaving the island, but we saw it coming in, so we just will see it going out. Tonight we are we've got My Time Dining booked again, and we've got 2 shows tonight. We've got a show in the AquaTheater, which is also another thing I want to come on this ship for, and then we've got Voices, which is supposed to be an amazing experience, which I'm guessing is the same people who was on last night, and if it was, then it'll be pretty good. But we're going to get some more sun, and we'll come back with you. So we thought we would come back down to the room to have a look at the sail away, and we thought we'd already started moving. But it turns out the other ship has already gone.
Someone just dropped something out of the ship.
Oh,
Hell of a slap on the floor.
plop.
What was that?
Oh. It's a better view of CocoCay. There we are, Freedom of the Seas is off. I think we see Freedom of the Seas again tomorrow in Nassau. I tell you who we do see in Nassau tomorrow, I think. If my calculations are correct, we'll see the Disney Wish.
Oh, really?
Which is the same as the Disney Destiny, which is the Wish-class ship.
Is that a Wish?
Which we may or we may not be going on next year, potentially. So, if we spin you back around this and zoom you in, this may be interesting. Woo! I think that is Norwegian Cruise Line's island.
This one here?
Yeah, or this is it.
I reckon it's that one over there.
Over there. The reason why it makes me think of this one, because this is what Norwegian's island looks like.
Oh, okay.
But we'll, as always, we'll... Oh my good lord, that's my face. Ooh. We'll confirm it in the edit. Did you have a lovely time today at CocoCay?
Yeah. Looking forward to having a shower, getting ready. Going to the show.
Multiple shows, plural. Let us know in the comments what you call it. They call it CocoCay here, but then Castaway Key is spelled the same way. So let us know what you refer to it as, and then what you refer to Castaway Key as, if you've ever been to Castaway Key. Now that is worth coming on a cruise for.
Look around here as well.
Look at that. Ooh.
So we're all dressed and ready to go. Yes, I've got the shirt on again. Yes, you've got the shirt on again. Not this cruise, but those who've watched a few of us. I do wear this every cruise. It's one of my top 5 faves.
Stick to what we know.
I really like it. That's why I can afford another cruise, go buy clothes all the
We
time.
don't buy clothes, main dining room, did we decide on that?
Yeah, let's go for dinner.
We're hoping that we're going to get the French onion soup.
That's what will happen.
I'm hoping, at least. We've got a serious amount of cruise ducks left to give out.
Where am I
So,
yeah.
we need to crack in with it. Excuse me. Rattling.
Get quacking.
Hey, bomb bomb. And we've got a new.
I need some more.
pocket. We've got a new question of the day on our little board.
New question.
Question.
We did then. So we've got how many times have you sailed with Royal Caribbean? So is it your first cruise? Been before plus 2. Don't know how that means.
Well, as in like 2 or more. No.
And you said around there.
Here goes the teacher now correcting the work.
You want them to do it right. You want to be accurate data.
It's only just something for people to interact with, isn't it? I don't know how many people have been on Royal 10 or more times. And hopefully they're not down on this street, so they're Pinnacle members, hopefully.
Pinnacle, that was good.
Pinnacle, yeah. Are we ready? Oh, bring the pen. Bring the pen, otherwise they won't have anything to write on. Woo! Fleshman. Yeah. Should we give people the idea? We've been off like 5+ Royal for a
I'm going to take them off later.
Mrs. Doubtfire's doing the housework.
Loaded.
You probably didn't hear any of that because the Hoover was going. You hear what this is? Yeah, maybe everyone's having a late one. What do we think his name is? Weedy?
I'm not even going to guess.
Wide Eye?
I don't want to get it wrong.
We'll have to ask him. What about Katut?
I need to know where they're from, what I can guess. South.
How are your arancini bills?
Good. This marinara sauce is really nice too.
What is it? Filet of
Soul.
Soul. You love a warm pudding.
I need another spoon.
Why didn't you use a teaspoon?
Because if it gets dirty, I can't reuse it.
There's no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Imagination. Soprano and Peter's wife, the beautiful Mrs. Evan Hollands.
So, Evan, you guys warmed up? Pizza?
Well, that's enthusiastic. Okay, Peter, on the next pass, let's break it down for the folks. We begin with a simple voice recording.
Then we mix in a little studio magic.
And we're ready for our vocal band. Let's start with the mezzos and tenors.
Add the bass.
Nice.
Bring in the altos and the baritones.
Oh, the vocal pad.
How about some atmosphere voices?
And we have our band. Singers, dancers, and our dreamers. With just enough imagination.
A dreamer.
A dreamer.
Survive the stairs. I don't know whether I did survive the stairs. He's still hobbling along. What a night!
What a day.
I got me mug. If you don't collect the mugs, then who are you? We'll get back into the cabin and we'll give you a rundown of what we've been up to. What a night! Where did we leave you? Can't remember. We were going to dinner.
We did go for dinner.
We've gone for dinner. We had dinner. Dinner was lovely. It was Italian themed this evening, and we, even though we're my time dining, they sat us in the same on the same table. So we had Weedy again, which he confirmed his name was Weedy, and Ketut. Both from Indonesia or both from Bali, and they live opposite each other at home, which is really cute. They work really hard, bless them, and the service is just outstanding in the restaurant, isn't it? You can't fault it. Like if I had to be really picky, it's probably a little bit too attentive.
They were quite attentive. I said to Andrew at one point, I said, "Is he going to pull up a chair or what?" Because they were there a lot, but
they're really lovely.
You can't moan about that. It's fab.
Like faultless, everything. Like I had the chicken parmesan. The chicken parmesan.
To start.
Yeah.
Oh, the polenta
I had the
chips.
polenta chips to start. And all the food came out so quickly. Jordan had a Coke Zero and I had a glass of wine.
I had the arancini balls. Absolutely lovely.
They were looked very nice.
Good. And then I had the sole.
The sole, fillet of sole, yeah.
That should have come with the risotto though, not the jasmine rice. There was a mushroom risotto on the menu as well, and I couldn't decide between them. So I've made the executive decision that should have been the dish.
the combination
of the two.
That was what Weedy recommended, wasn't it? The waiter.
No, he recommended the Parmigiana for you.
Yeah, but when you asked which one out of the two, he said that one to
I
me.
was hoping he was going to say have them both.
Oh, I'm sure he would have done.
I
if
couldn't
you
have
would
both. I was so full.
We had a 3-course lunch, which was just way too much.
You bullied me into steak then as well. I didn't even want
I just think that you needed if there's like filet mignon on the offering.
I ate filet mignon and I'm nice and
You should try it. And then we had the chocolate dessert was a little bit too chocolatey for my liking. But
perfect. The ice cream was lovely though.
It was lovely.
And then we went to a couple of shows.
Yeah, 2 big shows tonight.
So we went to the Aqua.
The shows are wild on you, aren't they? Like, full on.
There's women jumping from it's got to be 30 foot.
That AquaTheater, if you've, let us know in the comments if you've been on one of the ships where they've got an AquaTheater.
Incredible.
That was so, sorry, start again. The 2 things that we've done today, the perfect day at CocoCay and the AquaTheater, were the 2 things that I wanted to do on this cruise. We've done both of them, and they were both outstanding.
The AquaTheater was hilarious. If you want to get soaking, then sit in the front row.
Oh yeah,
they got absolutely drenched. So that was like part of the entertainment for me. But they must have been absolutely shattered. They were in and out of the water like there's nobody business.
But also, it's quite like if you're not really paying attention to it, you might not necessarily appreciate all of the effort that's gone into it, because it wasn't until like a couple of minutes in that we realised when they were diving in the water, they weren't coming back out of the water.
They were going out
like
to the back.
They must have been
stairs.
coming out somewhere else. It was very clever.
Really good. They must have been exhausted.
And then they were on the wire, weren't they? Whenever I think of that, I always think of drag queen Catherine feelings when he's like, right now I am a rock star, and he's done the pink thing, and he's like, let us know if you get the reference. You've probably done, because it's very niche.
So that was brilliant.
Very clever on the wire and that.
I always judge a show by how much time passes without you realising.
Yeah.
Like nearly an hour had gone, I felt.
And they're 50-minute shows, so that is it's full on all the time. Very talented.
And reserve it, because it's one of the shows where there was a queue from the top of the promenade bit up the bit all the way back to the promenade, like by the lifts, for those who hadn't booked. So it's definitely reserve it. If you don't, for whatever reason, that's fine. Just get there early to queue up, because they sit all the reserved people first. And outside, you can actually see everyone sitting, can't you? So it gets a little bit edgy out there.
I would say, probably reserving in general is the idea on the ship. So there's a lot of people waiting, not necessarily a long time, for dinner, but there's 2 separate queues, the one side and then the other side. Obviously, the people go in for their reservations on time, but people who don't have reservations are stood there waiting for something to open up for them.
It was quite nice, though, to be outside for the show.
Yeah.
Just the warm air, the being on holiday. I like that.
It was really good fun to watch, the people on their balconies watching as well. So if you got one of those boardwalk view balconies, the ones that look in to the boardwalk, then I guess you'll see most of that as well. But I would imagine we did sort of think about doing that, because again, that's one of the niches on this ship, is the fact that you can
I didn't think about it for long. You were like, do you want to down the room in the boardwalk? I went, no.
I really
like
wanted
an outside balcony, please.
They're also more reasonably priced.
Just fair.
They're internally facing ones.
If you had a choice, would you do the boardwalk or would you do the Central Park? Because I do Central Park.
I think I would do Central Park, yeah, because that is quite a vibe in the night, that Central Park.
It's really pretty.
Well, it's a vibe in the day, but definitely in the night. I would imagine it's quite loud on the boardwalk, because you've got playmakers down there. You've got the carousel that keeps running, and then they ring the bell every time the carousel moves.
It's a bit of a party tonight too as well.
Yeah. So it'll be
what did you say? And then we went to see Voices straight after. We had to run from
Voices.
The after the thing. By run, I mean furiously hobble.
Well, yeah.
What did you think of Voices? So Voices is like an a cappella type show. I think it's 8 singers singing each different part, but they've also got pre-recorded bits too on the screens. That's all I'm gonna say. Quite a wide variety of music that they covered.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Well, yeah, just really impressive, isn't it? The entertainment staff are outstanding on this shit.
They're really talented. I will say one thing.
Oh.
It kind of ended like that. There was no crescendo build up towards an end. Also, you don't just end. You at least do an encore.
Yeah, it's surprising, because normally, when you go and see a Broadway show compared to seeing a West End show, Normally the Broadway, what's the word, audience are more sort of like, they're more raucous than what the British people are. But it was a bit flat. And then it did sort of end, like the lights sort of went
the
off.
lights came on and we were clapping. I thought, oh.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. I'm really glad though that there was no gimmicks in that show. Like it was all literally about their voices.
It was.
There wasn't any like sort of drones or like something flying through the air. Like it was all just really impressive.
Yeah, very good.
Outstanding again. Yeah,
Fantastic.
Also, that theatre is massive, isn't it? Like upstairs, like deck 4 and deck 3, I suppose, is it? Amazing. Very, very impressive. But then it's a huge ship. I do think that I would say one of the downsides of this ship is it is probably a little bit too big for my liking.
Deck
But
5
it's
and
also
4.
very impressive. Fine, is it?
Yeah, because we went from 6 down a step to 5 there, and then we went down there to 4 downstairs.
It's confusing me because I always thought that the promenade, so that bit where you get on, was the same deck as the boardwalk, was the same deck as Central Park, and they're not. They're all different decks, so it's like throwing me.
It's
completely off.
higgledy-piggledy, it is.
It is higgledy-piggledy. Anyway, we've droned on enough now. Tomorrow is Nassau. What we will get to show you tomorrow is the makings of the new sort of like beach club that Royal Caribbean are building in Nassau, which is going to be opening in December. Apparently you get to see it when we pull in. So hopefully we'll be able to get up like we did this morning. Well, I probably will, Jordan won't.
I will, I've been up early every day.
What, as in like yesterday? The today?
Both, yeah.
I don't think we haven't got any plans for Nassau tomorrow, which will be next week for you lot. So we might get off the ship, have a look around. I've visited Nassau like 1,000,000 times before when I was working for Disney Cruise Line. So get off. Jordan can have a look around. We haven't got any other plans, and we might get back on the ship. And
what he's trying to say is, please log in next week to see all the crap we're up to.
Well, it might be next week. It might be more of the ship and less of Nassau. I would say let us know in the comments what we should do in Nassau, but we will have already been there and be home by the time I'm editing this and get it out.
Thank you for listening to Drone.
Anyway,
no pizza tonight again.
No,
we were way too full.
Well, I would have loved pizza, but there was a queue to Christendom out of Sorrento's Pizza, and I probably would have been past it by the time I had got it. Anyway, like the video if you've enjoyed. Consider subscribing if you don't. Yeah, if you're watching it on your phone or on the app, then press the hype button.
I don't even know what the hype button does, or if it like adds to anything. I just really like saying it.
I think it's very similar to doing the thumbs up, isn't it?
Just feel like
but
it's
not.
Like a hype crew, innit?
Hype. Be nice to know who our hype crew are. So if you are a regular watcher, just pop us a little comment and just say
hype.
Hey.
With the hands like this.
Hey. See you next week. Until next time, it's bye for now.
Hasta la próxima. Adiós.
Bye.